homeless, you're lonely because there's nobody you can really share about what's going on with you and how you feel about it, about what led to your homelessness, what you're going to do. You don't have much hope for tomorrow because you have to focus on today. The program lasts 6 months, 6 to 8 months, depending on how you do it. And after that 6 months is up, you graduate, and then you can go to the transitional part of KCRM, and you can stay up to 2 years. Going back to college, we've got several people that are in college right now. We're going back to school, building on the credits that they've already had, or some people that are just brand new. Most men have something. You know, they have some kind of belongings, and they have them in bags or suitcases or backpacks or something, and they're kept behind the front desk. They put their name on them, and it's kept behind the front desk, and they get it in the morning. If they have cigarettes, lighters, tobaccos, cell phones, knives, whatever, all that stuff's kept up front also.
Guys come here because they feel safe here, and they're treated with dignity and respect here. That's why they come. But so we need to keep it safe, but it's still tough if a guy's barely over breathalyzer, has been barred before, or has a permanent bar, and yet if it's cold or a night like tonight, we're just pouring down rain, and you just have to say sorry. That's tough.
Because of the lottery system, you can't stay forever.
That's the thing about Kansas City. I mean, there are places to go. If people need help, if they need clothes, if they need food, the places are there.
So we all use the same resources. We all know the same churches to go to eat at noon. We all know that we know how to do food stamps at the state building. We know the churches that feed at 6 o'clock, ones that feed breakfast.
You've got to be an even keel type person to work this job. You can't take things personal.
This is the best job I've ever had. I get to praise God every day, and I get to see and help people that I was just like. So you also can't come up and tell me a line of bull either, because I've done it. I've been there. You can't say, well, they won't do this. Look, I know what it's like out there. So shoot straight with me, and I'll do whatever I can for you.
I got introduced to alcohol when I was a kid, when I was 13, from one of my family members, and since then I started drinking a lot of beer.
I caught Hep C while I was doing drugs and stuff, and messed up my liver and stuff like that. So I just, I've been struggling back and forth at the hospitals, but they say I'm a lot better than what I was.
I think there's different stages of homelessness. I think that first stage is when you're there and you're going, I really can't believe this. I'm not like this. I'm not like them. And you won't accept it. And then the middle stage is you've accepted it. You're now homeless because you're having to go to shelters. You're having to go to food kitchens. You're having to work labor pools if you have ID and Social Security card. And then that last stage is whether you just give up. You just give up and go, I'm here and this is going to be the rest of my life. You have no hope.
If it wasn't for this place that came in my life, I probably would have been somewhere on a curb, dying slowly, or already dead, or in prison for the rest of my life.
They say either death, insane asylum, or hospitals. I've been to insane asylums, hospitals, prison, and the only one I haven't done is death, and I didn't want that yet.
We have people going and studying theology that have turned every bit of their life over to God. So their success is here, or we wouldn't be here. I think.